My dear old mum used to like to get on with her Christmas shopping early. In fact, she was known most years to start in the January sales. Well, I seem to have inherited that impulse because this year's festive episode of Folk on Foot was recorded at this time last year. I suppose we just got a bit carried away with the spirit of the season. It takes us to West Yorkshire to visit the beautifully decorated home of the brilliant guitarist, singer and songwriter Katie Spencer. Then to a local hostelry where we meet Maddie Morris en route to their festive gig. And finally on to the village of Marsden, home to two of our favourite artists, O'Hooley and Tidow. It's great that we managed to capture them playing this uplifting homecoming Christmas gig in their local church, because since then, Belinda and Heidi have announced they're taking a break from performing together. So among many other treats, this episode will be a reminder of just what it is we'll be missing. So turn on your twinkly lights or fire up a candle or two, pour a glass of something warm and cheering, and come with us in search of Winterfolk in West Yorkshire. We're starting our journey in the village of Golcar, where Katie Spencer lives, which is surprising to me because the last time I saw her was on the other side of the country at Spurn Point. So we're going to try and find out why she's moved west. And we're bringing gifts. We're bringing producer Natalie's hot crabapple jelly, beautifully wrapped in tissue paper. And I've put my Santa hat on. Good morning, Katie. How are you? Happy Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Can we come in?
Of course.
Shall I take my shoes off?
It's fine.
No, go on. There might be.
I love the hat.
And you like my hat? Thank you. I'm right in the Christmas spirit now, as you can see. Oh, a lovely tree. You've got a lovely tree with lights. So it'd be lovely to go for a walk, even though it's a bit chilly. Where should we go?
Well, just up the hill here, there's a very steep hill just, well, where my house is, but we're going to go further up the hill and just go and have a wander in and amongst the old weavers' cottages here. There are lots of cobbles and little kind of ginnels. It's really beautiful.
And there's a great view from here, isn't there? I mean, over the moor from your house.
Yeah, you can actually see over to Home Moss, which is in the Colne Valley where Homefirth is. Yeah, it's a real joy to have a house on a hill because I'm used to these big open skies from the East Coast and find the hills a little bit claustrophobic at times. So yeah, it's nice to have that view.
So what brought you to the west? Because obviously last time we met was in East Yorkshire.
Yeah, well, I met my partner who is a musician from West Yorkshire and we decided to move
That's
somewhere.
Henry Parker, isn't it? So
yes,
people will know of him, I'm sure.
Absolutely, yeah. Henry writes a lot of music about this area, West Yorkshire, and the moorland in West Yorkshire. And we decided to move somewhere new. And the reason we're actually here in the Colne Valley is because of some friends of yours, I believe, as well. Some mutual friends, O'Hooley and Tidow.
Oh yeah, we can see them later.
Yeah, amazing.
And when they lived here, didn't they, in Golcar?
Exactly. Yeah, so we're just about to go left down these cobbles here.
Yeah.
And their house is just down here, the one where they used to live. And I came to do some recording with them for their most recent album. And I thought, wow, this place is beautiful. We kind of found a house for ourselves and and moved here, and of course, you know, it's a great place to play music because there's so many small towns and bigger cities in such a close proximity.
Lots of really nice venues around here, aren't there?
Yeah, there's a lot of music even just happening in the immediate Colne Valley. Lots of creative individuals who are making good things happen around here, so it's a real joy to be a part of that.
But you are joining O'Hooley and Tidow country, because when I mentioned to the lady at the house where I'm staying that we were going to see O'Hooley and Tidow, oh yeah, we all know that. So they're kind of really well known in this area, aren't they?
Yeah, it's lovely sometimes, you know, going for coffee with them in Slowett or in Marsden, and it's impossible not to say hello to the whole Colne Valley, I think.
And their Winterfolk gig tonight will be quite an occasion, I imagine.
Yeah, I think it's almost sold out, and you know, lots of folks from up and down the valley and beyond will definitely be going to that, and you know, definite sense of community there, and it's nice to feel that, especially when you're new to a place as well.
Are you in the Christmas spirit?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I got an annual festive concert coming up, and that marks the kind of beginning of Christmas for me.
Are you going back to Hull for that?
Yes, I am. Yeah, I always go back to the East Coast and do a concert there every year, and it's kind of like homecoming, and spend Christmas with my family and see people who I only probably see once a year at the concert, you know. So it's nice. I think so.
And I wonder what Christmas means to you. I mean, obviously that's the beginning of your Christmas season. Is it about home and family?
Yeah, I mean, I spend a lot of time on the road on my own, which is a real joy, and I really love it, but it's also really nice to just have the chance to put this time aside every year and make sure that I'm at home with my family, and it's just a good marker in the year to make sure that you're kind of coming back and spending time with the people who I often think about when I'm on the road on my own, for sure, yeah.
And do you have any family traditions or things that you always do?
We play a lot of board games. I'm very competitive.
Oh, really? What kind of games? What do you play?
Well, I got one last year called Wingspan, and it's about building habitats for birds to live in. It's very up my street.
Oh, that sounds good. But there's competitive habitat building, is there?
Oh yeah, my birds have the best nests. Yeah.
And what about music at Christmas? Are you somebody who likes to get in the Christmas spirit by listening to particular Christmas music?
Yeah, I mean, I've really been enjoying Janice Burns and John Doran. They released an album full of kind of festive songs, and it's really beautiful. I don't know if you've heard it.
I've heard it, yeah. No, with some traditional songs on it that,
yes.
You know, and different arrangements of things that might be familiar.
Yeah, that's right. If we just bend to the right here, we can go back in a loop. Yeah, I think that's been my Christmas soundtrack so far.
And any carols? Do you like carols?
Yeah, I do. I was just, I've been enjoying working up a version of Silent Night. Some of the melodies in these carols are just so beautiful, and it's a real joy to hear them come back around every year.
Lovely lights in the window, lighted candles in the window there. And,
it's got to be one of my favourite things about Christmas, I think.
What, lights?
Seeing when it gets to sort of dusk, and you can see the orange glow in the houses, especially living somewhere like this where you can see distant houses on the hillside. It's really lovely.
Yeah, there's something wonderful about the anticipation at this time of year. My father had a motto which was, it's better to travel hopefully than to arrive. And I think the older I get, the more I realise that there's something in that, because it's like Christmas Eve is better than Christmas Day.
Absolutely, yeah, the anticipation is definitely a huge part of the enjoyment for me. It's that sense of kind of building towards something, and then when it arrives you think, oh well, this is nice, but I enjoyed all of that as well.
It's waiting for it. absolutely. And there's a church just ahead of us at the top of these cobbled stones.
Yeah, one of my favourite things about living here is that you can hear the bells every 15 minutes.
Do they stop at night?
I actually really like it. No, they don't.
They go on all through the night.
Yeah.
So the chimes of the clock.
Yeah, it's beautiful, and on Sundays it sounds amazing. So, the museum is just behind us now.
Oh yeah, but here's the Colne Valley Museum. So the museum's in a narrow building here with a little Christmas tree on it, with a green door. What sort of things do they display in there?
Well, they display a lot of weaving looms and that sort of thing. You know, that it's mostly about the weavers who used to live here and, of course, work here. And it's really funny sometimes when you're walking down this narrow cobbled street as we are now, and there are little doors that come out of this building all over the place, and sometimes you see people leaving this building dressed as weavers.
And
it feels
Victorian
quite
times.
surreal. Exactly, yeah.
As if you've gone back in time.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if we go back to your house and find your guitar, would you sing a song for us?
Yeah, I would love to.
What are you going to sing?
I am going to sing a song that kind of draws on the themes that we were talking about a few minutes ago, which are those feelings of kind of going back home and being surrounded by family and friends and the joy and the privilege of that as well. And it's a song that I wrote when I'd been on the road for quite a long time. I'd been on my own, and as much as I really loved that, I'd been doing it for quite a long time at this point, touring my second album, and I felt a little bit homesick, and I wanted to sort of write a song to celebrate the people who you think of when you feel far from home, and those people sort of draw you back to that place, even if it's just kind of psychologically feeling a little bit closer to the people who you love. So the song is called Home, and that's the kind of theme, and it's from my most recent record.
If I could love you more than I have not found a way, no, I have not found a way. Can I call you on the phone tonight? There are some things I'd like to say. Now that I've gone so far away, when I'm traveling and I'm on my own, I think of you, and I'm not alone. I think of you, and I come home. I need your touch and your kissing too. I need your love to see me through. I need your love like I need you. If I should meet a stranger on the road, my love for you won't grow cold. For it is you I truly wanna hold.
The next stage of our Christmas journey has brought us through the freezing rain down by the river on the outskirts of Marsden to a craft brewery and bar called Zapato. And I can see through the window the twinkling lights, and there are etched pictures of wildlife and snowy trees on the windows too. And I'm telling you now, it's pretty chilly out here, so I'm looking forward to a warm welcome inside and to meeting Maddie Morris. Natalie, I'm Matthew.
Lovely to meet you.
Oh, so nice to be out of the rain, Maddie, and to see you. Thank you very much indeed for coming to meet us.
Well, thanks so much for wanting to meet me. I'm really excited.
Are you on your way anywhere? Are you on your way to a gig at all?
Yeah, I'm on my way. I'm playing at the Lefty Christmas special with Grace Petrie tomorrow, which is really exciting because I've been listening to Grace Petrie since I was like 16. And I've never met her before, so I'm very, very excited. But thinking about how I'm going to pretend I'm really cool in the way that you do when you meet cool people.
Yeah, she's absolutely lovely. She's been on this podcast, so you'll have a great time. What's going to happen at the Lefty Christmas?
It's like just a bunch of really cool artists performing, and it's like a cabaret night of like a load of people singing Christmas songs and being lefties. I'm really excited. It feels quite opposite to what Christmas often is, so it's going to be really exciting to just be around a bunch of people that there's not going to be any fights like on Christmas Day, do you know what I mean? It's just going to be really chill, which I'm looking forward to.
What's your Christmas usually like?
It changes every year, although this year I'm going to Milan, which I'm excited about.
Are you?
So yeah, I'm actually leaving the day after tomorrow, and I'm going with my best friend Lyral, and we're just going to eat pasta because she's vegetarian, and when she was growing up they always gave her a pasta when they had the Christmas dinner at Christmas at school. So we're going to try and, change the tradition and make it really good pasta instead of a pasta bake while everyone else gets a Christmas dinner.
And what about music at Christmas? What do you listen to get in the Christmas spirit yourself?
I listen to a lot of stuff. I do a lot of work when I'm not being a musician like this. I do a lot of work at care homes doing music there. So I feel like a lot of the really old Christmas classics that we end up singing at care homes are kind of what makes me... I feel like once I've been to a couple of care homes, I'm like, oh, I feel really Christmassy now. That's usually like, yeah, when it feels like Christmas has started for me. I do a project with Clifton Park, which is a museum in Rotherham, where we go to dementia care homes, and then we bring in children who are ages 0 to 5, and it's just really lovely. And we do that all year round, but every year at Christmas it always gets extra fun because everyone just wants to sing and make cards and decorations, and it's just it's really nice to remember how nice community can be and how important it is, particularly when everyone's talking about community because it's Christmas, I guess.
Yeah, and also people say that music is one of the last things to go in terms of people's memories, don't they? So when they've got dementia, they might not be able to remember your face or your name, but they will be able to remember maybe the Christmas carols.
Yeah, it's incredible. I mean, it's amazing to see the way things connect and the way, the things that people do remember. And it's been really fun working with people, and then you spend kind of a couple of weeks with them and you don't get much from them, and then suddenly a song triggers something and you almost see a little glimpse of a part of their life. It's just it feels really special, and it's always really nice to do.
And do you have any Christmas folk songs in your repertoire?
Yeah, so it's weird. I didn't really consider myself someone who grew up in the folk scene, but as I got older, I realised there were folk songs that I'd been sang, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess folk music was about. But my favourite, I don't know if it's a Christmas song, but it's a winter song. It's called The Sheep Under the Snow, and my granny's Manx, and it's about the Lochen, which are the Manx sheep, and a bunch of them getting stuck under the snow. So it's actually pretty sad, but I do feel like it's folk music, so it's sometimes got to be a bit sad. But that's my favourite kind of Christmassy folk song. even though it's not specifically Christmas, it's more just snowy. But it's the closest one I've got, I guess. And then I also have written some Christmassy songs about kind of like how Christmas looks different for everyone and how that's like a nice thing, I think. Yeah.
This time of year
Yes.
is
yeah.
a particular one, which
That's
I was hoping
the
you
one.
might sing for us.
Yeah, I would love to.
Perhaps it feels exhausting to live this time of year. When you turn on the TV and everything you hear is that this is the time to be with families you love, and those families you must have been born into, with a mum and a dad and a brother and a dog, all white walls, iron t-shirts and no issues. And maybe that's exhausting.
So I work with a charity called Leeds LGBT Community Consortium, and we support older, disabled and isolated LGBT individuals that live in Leeds. We worked out that actually for a lot of older LGBT folk, Christmas can be really, really challenging, and so we started running these workshops called Letters of Community, where we made Christmas cards. Each of them were written to a member of my community, and it was just like a nice message from another LGBT person. And then we contacted local care homes to connect with LGBT folk at care homes who didn't necessarily have as many family members around them at Christmas, but also there's a LGBT event every year in Leeds which is free that folk who don't have family to spend Christmas with can go to. So we had a big pile of them there as well. So it's just kind of a way to be like, there are people around you and then there are people that care even if you can't necessarily see them. And that was kind of when I started writing the song, kind of inspired by that.
Here's to all my friends navigating weird families. Maybe they're broken, and maybe you get blamed for that. Maybe you told a story that was your truth, and maybe your bravery, it still hurts you. And maybe your family don't understand who you are, and maybe living with that truth is unbearably painful.
There's another level of how isolating it can feel, to feel like, oh, everyone's having such like an amazing, beautiful Christmas and I feel really lonely or I feel really isolated. So I think just like talking about it and being like, it's okay to feel really weird at this time of year is like maybe an important thing to do.
And it is okay to be confronted with what they could have been and what they aren't. Perhaps being an adult isn't what you expected. Perhaps being a teenager is harder than they understand. Perhaps the people you are told you should love unconditionally are the reason you feel awful and no one understands. Perhaps the whole damn world is telling you you should be grateful, but you can barely survive. And no one seems to hear that the world we have is fucked. And you are still grieving, and that doesn't just stop happening, 'cause it's this time of year. Please treat yourself with kindness. Know that holidays are hard. Know that families are confusing. You're not wrong for thinking they are. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You are not. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. you're not wrong. You are not.
Maddie, that was so moving to hear, and a reminder, an important reminder of the fact that this image of jollity and happiness and togetherness that is projected to us at this time of year isn't the case for everybody.
Yeah. Oh, thank you for saying that. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, it was wonderful, wonderful. And I expect everybody's told you that you have the most beautiful voice.
No, that's very nice of you. I'm just having a good time.
Well, listen, we hope you have a great time with Grace Petrie, which we know you will.
I will, without a doubt, yeah.
And then a wonderful time in Milan.
Yeah, definitely.
And eat plenty of pasta.
I'll eat so much pasta, you have no idea.
And have a very happy Christmas.
Thank you, you too. Thanks for having me.
Well, we're now in the centre of Marsden, and there's a very big, imposing church, St Bartholomew's Church here, which is where we're going to meet Belinda O'Hooley and Maddie Tidow, and this is where their gig is tonight, their Winterfolk gig. But right outside the church, there's a white post box, and it says, "Letters to Heaven, no stamp required," maintained by St Bartholomew's Church. So maybe that's where we should post our letter to heaven rather than our letter to Santa. But let's go in and see if we can meet Belinda and Heidi. Heidi and Belinda, wonderful to see you in this magnificent church. It's an amazing place, isn't it?
Yeah, we absolutely love it. And this is actually our village that we live in, the village of Marsden. And we've lived here for a year now, but we've been coming to Marsden for about 19 years because we just love this village, and it's a very special place with wonderful people.
And is this gig, this Winterfolk gig that you do here, is this like an annual event?
Yeah, we started doing it a few years ago, and this is the Colne Valley Cathedral. It's St Bartholomew's Church, and it holds as many people as Halifax Minster. So it's ginormous, and if you imagine all those people years ago sitting in here without any amplification, and we're coming in once a year now, it's Helen Haig's fault. She kind of drew us in. And
She's
we can
the person
never.
who works at the church.
She
Helen.
does, yeah. She kind of makes sure everything happens. Without Helen, the whole of Marsden would grind to a halt. And she drew us in, and now we can never leave.
It's about the community coming together, and year on year, people have actually made friends through coming to this. And a lot of people say, it's the start of Christmas is our Winterfolk gig here every year.
And there's plenty of Christmas trees here because there's a Christmas tree festival going on, and each of the trees has a different theme. So right down the nave on either side there are Christmas trees. There's one behind you which is a memorial tree to people who've died. There are others that are associated with the food bank. I mean, the church looks really festive too, doesn't it?
It does. I mean, it's a real credit to everybody who does a Christmas tree every year. And it's kind of like, if you look over there, there's one that's actually being crocheted. Yes. That'd take me for the rest of my life just to do one square. So I'm impressed with that one.
I wanted to ask you about your Christmas now, because you've got a young son, Flynn, and we last met him when he was in the sling, but I bet he's a bit older now, isn't he?
He's actually 5 now, and he's just started school, and he's just been doing his nativity and a big carol sing-song at the church in Slowett, and he's massive now. There was no way he'd fit in a sling now. He's the tallest boy in probably the year 1 and year 2, isn't he?
Yeah.
And he's just
massive.
started.
Is he very excited?
Well, the excitement has started. It started in January of this year. When is it Christmas? When's Christmas, maybe? Is it Christmas soon? So if you can imagine, it's reached, I don't know what point. Fever pitch?
Yeah.
You've gone through the thermometer and out the other end.
We have. We have the Advent calendar opening first thing in the morning. I know it's not advised to have chocolate first thing to give to a child, but
It's
yeah,
Christmas.
it is Christmas.
You're allowed to break a few
it is
rules,
Christmas
aren't
now,
you?
Flynn.
Yeah.
It's actually Christmas now, Flynn.
Yeah.
And what would you do on Christmas Day?
Well, we'll probably open presents first thing, because Flynn will not be able to contain himself. And then we've got a bit of a tradition now where we go out to a local pub on Christmas Day with my aunties, who are all in their 80s now. And as long as they're around, that's what we're going to do on Christmas Day. And Flynn loves it. He'll sit with me Auntie Kath, having a bit of a laugh, and he gives them all tattoos. Temporary ones.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And will there be food and drink of some sort?
Oh, yeah.
You'd hope so.
Yeah, what are we having? Beef
Paid a
Wellington.
fortune for this.
We're bringing Flynn up at lunch, because he's not so keen on
Beef Wellington.
on anything other than...
How did you know?
Yeah.
That's what I've ordered.
I said.
Oh, did you?
Yeah?
Oh,
We're
okay.
not listening.
No. I wasn't terrible. So.
And what about music at Christmas? Does music come into your life more at Christmas, or do you have things that you listen to, particular albums?
Well, we always have Radio 3 on in the kitchen anyway, so we get to hear lots of carols and things from that. Yeah. But because of this year, Flynn's first time at school, we have had the songs that he's been singing with his class on repeat. So G Up Camel is the latest one. So the music that we listen to is kind of dictated quite a lot by Flynn.
Yeah.
But you've got a Winterfolk album, so your repertoire embraces the season as well, doesn't it? So you're going to do a song for us now. What are you going to do? Is it one from that album?
No, it's not.
Okay, fair enough.
No, because, we thought instead we'd do one about where we live, and the thing that connects everybody, especially at Christmas, is that feeling of loving where you are, hopefully, and celebrating just everything about it. So it's called Chimneys, Moors and Me.
I found myself in a wood, 'cause I couldn't go anywhere else. Little things in my head hunker down and divide. Little griefs around a fire, spreading outwards, drifting far, scorching everything inside, breathing out. Our places don't fit the bill, there's too much concrete, urban spill, rotten stall to Shipton Hall. Chimneys, moors and me, it's too industrial, there's so much rain, bursts of green against the grey, from the window of this train, bringing us home again. I realised I'm still outdoors, flat-topped hills and dry stone walls. I am free on this burning moor, river valleys with wooded sides, lunar landscape of Stoodley Pike. Who decides where beauty lies? Crowded peace or a homemade pie? Mushy peas on the side when it's damp outside. Our places don't fit the bill, there's too much concrete, urban spill, scammy down to Heptonstall. Chimneys, moors and me, it's too industrial, there's so much rain, bursts of green against the grey, from the window of this train, bringing us home again. Fish and chips without the sea, a hanky of sand at the reservoir. We're millionaires without the cash. Cheers, we're happy as we are. And how the wind feels on my face. All the things I cannot say, and all the tears I cannot mend, all the tears I cannot shed. I hide the feelings from myself beneath this hook of trees. I'm breathing in. Our places don't fit the bill. The brutal beauty of mills and hills, black dyke brass to grassy fields. Chimneys, moors and me, water, grit, blood and dirt. We're the proudest folk on earth. Pennines pulsing through our veins, bringing us home again.
That was so beautiful. And I think if this episode has a theme, the theme is home. And Katie sang about this earlier on, about her vision of home being about where the people are that you care about most. And that was a song that so evoked this place and your area. It gives you a great sense of what you love about home.
Yeah, absolutely. We write a lot of songs about home because we're very inspired by this landscape and the way the landscape and the people sort of intertwine, really.
But listen, you've got to get ready to go on stage.
Yes, we
and
do.
I'm standing here in a Santa hat, which is not for nothing because I've got a little present for you. Which is, it's a jar of producer Natalie's homemade hot crabapple jelly, which we're giving to all our guests today.
Thank you
There you go.
Well,
Might
I'd just
have that
like
now.
to say thank you on behalf of O'Hooley and Tidow. My mum used to make crabapple jelly, so this is a lovely thing to have, and we'll slaver it all over our cheese.
And a happy Christmas to you both. Thank you very much
Thank you as
indeed.
well.
To you.
Thanks for coming to Marsden.
Tell me about the crochet tree.
The crochet tree was made by a group of ladies. There's about 12 of us. We started 12 months ago and none of us could crochet at all, apart from the lady who taught us how to crochet. She's got a lot of patience. Our first task, we made poppies for the memorial, and we made 4,000 poppies.
How long did that take you?
That took us about 8 months.
My goodness.
And then we started on our crochet squares, granny squares they're called, and a lot of blood, sweat and tears went into it, and there are 140 squares in our granny tree. And now we've progressed and we're hoping to do a topper, a postbox topper next year.
Can I ask your name?
Louise Warwick.
Louise Warwick. And are
Yes.
you one of the volunteers here? Or?
I am one of the volunteers, yes. Yes, I am. I was born in Marsden, baptised in the church, confirmed in the church and married in the church. So, and no doubt I'll be buried.
And now you've got beautiful violin accompaniment.
And now we have got beautiful violin accompaniment. We're so privileged to have such talented musicians.
Have you seen O'Hooley and Tidow perform before?
Quite a few times.
Here as well?
Here as well, yes.
So it must be quite an atmosphere when this
It's
church
a
is full.
wonderful atmosphere. It's a fantastic atmosphere. It's magical. Yeah, very magical. So yes, I'm looking forward to it. But I'm not looking forward to sitting on the door. It's freezing.
Oh, you've got to take the tickets, have
I
you?
have to take the tickets, yes.
Well,
So
I might come along with you and give you a hand.
I do.
Thank you, Louise. Lovely to
Thank
meet
you.
Thank you.
No, that's fine. Keep knocking, I'll let you wait.
My name's Matthew Bannister.
Not quite ready yet, so I'll be a little bit.
We're recording a podcast called Folk on Foot,
Yes.
which is featuring O'Hooley and Tidow.
Yeah.
But we wanted to have a chat with you about the concert tonight. Is that all right? Could we record you?
Yeah.
So you're very keen. You're queuing up outside here, and it's only 25 to 7.
Yes.
And it's cold night. What made you want to get here early?
We've been to see them before quite a few times. And I think 2 years ago, we got here a bit later, and the queue was halfway down the main path. So we thought I thought we'd get here a bit earlier.
And it sort of feels very festive and Christmassy.
It does,
inside
yes.
the church.
Yeah.
And then their music will add to that feeling, I take it.
Oh, absolutely, yes. Yeah. I mean, the other thing is it's live music, good live music. And you can't put a price on that.
You're absolutely right. I couldn't agree with you more. What about you? What are you looking forward to?
Well, similar sentiments, really. I mean, we've seen them quite a few times.
Yeah. And are you local? Do you from Marsden?
Yeah, we both live in Huddersfield.
Oh, right. So you've come a bit of a way.
Yeah, but Pete has quite a connection
Yes,
here.
yeah.
He works for the Canal Society.
Oh, do you work for the Canal Society?
Yes,
Looking after the canal?
Not the canal, it's the two boats that we run.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
There was a bit of the canal we came past earlier on.
Mm-hmm.
That was very narrow. It looked like, one way only. Do you know that? It's a lock that goes just by a bridge.
Oh, what, in Marsden?
Yes.
Yes, oh yeah. Well, I mean, it is called the Huddersfield Narrow Canal, as opposed to the other side of Huddersfield is the Huddersfield Broad Canal.
Which is wider, presumably.
Which is wider, yes.
I should have read the label. Of course. Hello.
Hello there.
My name's Matthew Bannister. I'm recording a podcast called Folk on Foot.
Oh, hello there.
I wondered if you'd mind having a little chat with us. We're featuring tonight's concert on the podcast.
Happily.
Okay, lovely. And can I ask your name?
I'm Claire.
Hello.
Laura.
Hello there. And why are you here early at the second place in the queue?
Second place. Truthfully, poor time management.
I thought you were really keen to get inside.
Massive fangirls.
We're fangirls,
We're
massive
fangirls.
fangirls.
Are you? Yeah. And why?
Because they are so good.
They're brilliant. They speak to your heart. They sing beautifully. They're incredibly naughty, wicked, and I just love them.
And they're local.
They're very,
Yeah.
So who's playing tonight? We've got BBC Philharmonic Orchestra Miriam Skinner on cello. We've got Susanna Simmons from Opera North Orchestra. We've got Jude Abbott from Chumbawamba, I Get Knocked Down, I Get Up Again, on her flugelhorn. And then we've got the marvellous DJ Duncan from the Red Deer Folk Club, which puts on marvellous gigs at Zapato. And what else have we got? Have we got anything else?
We've got a flashing Christmas tree.
We've got a flashing Christmas tree. We've got Colin from Castleford doing the sound and lights. It really is quite something, this.
My official title is, oh God, it's the vicar. Or at least that's what everyone says when they see me, so that's what I've assumed.
And what's your name?
Graham.
Graham?
Yeah.
I just came to ask you about the atmosphere tonight because I think this is something of an annual event.
It has become such. It is. I mean, we're just delighted that they come back each year. We love having them here. The way their sound fills this space is beautiful. The volunteers love their music. They're fans of them. They're local. They're part of the community. And I think church buildings are useful spaces for community. This isn't a concert venue. This is a church. And Belinda and Heidi live here in Marsden. And, it's nice that they can use a local resource to express their art, to express themselves. So we're absolutely 100% delighted they're here. And the concert is fabulous.
And is it a wonderful curtain raiser for the Christmas season?
speaking to a vicar about the Christmas season in the middle of Advent. So far, I've had 7 school Christingles. I'm responsible for 3 churches, so I've already had a church Christingle. I've got 2 more Christingles, 2 more carol services, a midnight mass, and 6 Holy Communions. So I'm kind of in the
next
middle,
few days.
all between now and the 29th of December. So the whole period of time is just, we're in the middle of...
This must be like a respite for you, isn't it? There's a kind of, you get a bit of a night off.
Today's my day off.
Is it? Right.
And I've come to the church because O'Hooley and Tidow are playing.
Right.
So yeah, I'm just delighted to be, I'm here on my day off.
We're talking really about the spirit of Christmas, and one of the themes that's emerged is home. You know, about where people find home, and you know, that being at home with the people they love, or in their minds being at home with the people they love. Is that does that chime with you as a kind of spirit of Christmas?
No, not even remotely, because I'm a priest in the Church of England. I tend to take a lot more belligerent attitude about what Christmas is about. It's not about lovely sort of nice feelings of happiness. It's the opportunity in the middle of the darkness to go, even though we're surrounded by darkness, there's hope. And that hope comes in God made man. So that's the centre. So when people stand up, the real spirit of Christmas, and I'm like, oh, don't tell me what the real spirit of Christmas is yet again. Real spirit of Christmas, actually, it's all about Jesus.
Thank you for having us in your church.
God bless.
Thank
Bye
you.
now.
We're going to sing you a carol that we wrote a few years ago now. It's called the Winterfolk Carol. Once I was a frozen child, wrapped my little heart in snow. Now near 40 winters old, still searching for a hand to hold. Winterfolk, summers will unfold. May there always be a hand to hold. Migrating, displaced from home, unsettled within our souls. Boat bank, debt or bed, our need to feed or to be fed. Winterfolk, summers will unfold. May there always be a hand to hold. In the winter of the hours, in the winter of your day,
to hold. May all your Christmases be real, and know that it's okay to feel. Family could be one good friend, and no one having to pretend. Winterfolk, summers will unfold. May there always be a hand to hold. Winterfolk, summers will unfold. There will always be a hand to hold.
We really hope you enjoyed this episode of Folk on Foot as much as we enjoyed making it. There are over 60 episodes of Folk on Foot for you to explore, featuring amazing artists like Eliza Carthy, Johnny Flynn, The Unthanks, Corrine Polwood, Chris Drever, Sandra Kerr, Catherine Tickell and many, many more. So please do explore our back catalogue. And if you like what we do, we really need your support to keep going. You can become a member and get great rewards, or you can simply buy us a coffee. To do either, and to sign up for our ad-free version, just go to folkonfoot.com/support us. Every penny we get goes back into making more episodes, so please do support us if you can.